A ton of new images of the new LEGO Star Wars Winter 2019 sets dropped last week, and I'm finally doing this video after everyone's already seen them, so we're going to talk about some of these here. Well, actually only a few of them because some of them aren't really worth the discussion and are mostly geared towards kids. So just to get those out of the way first, the new Juniors X-Wing set thing looks okay. Got those new Stormtrooper helmets, which are also okay, but most people don't like them from what I've seen. We got a new tiny Juniors TIE Fighter to go with it, and yeah, there really isn't too much to say here, but always glad sets like these are available for kids, and as you can imagine, LEGO designed them to be pretty simple. We've also got a Juniors A-Wing to go with those too. Maul's getting a new Microfighter, so that's great. Wish I could have gotten Maul that easily as a kid. Looks like Anakin's getting a new Microfighter too, so that's also great. The Dewback versus Droids or whatever Microfighter set looks pretty, I don't know what to say with this one, so the Sand Trooper looks cool, I guess. That's 20 bucks I probably won't be spending. The sets I really want to talk about, though, are these right here. The Inferno Squad Battle Pack, the Elite Praetorian Guard Battle Pack, and the Death Star Escape, along with a couple updated Revenge of the Sith sets. As a huge fan of the Inferno Squad book, which was pretty great, this set is immensely satisfying. You don't just get the new Iden Versio, Gideon Hask, and Del Meeko from Battlefront 2. Apparently, Iden is the only one named, though, so like I was just trying to call the rest Inferno Squad agents, but you also get the fourth member, who we can only assume is Sen Marana, or a version of her from the book, who did not show up in the game, so this is the definitive version of the team, and all the new printed designs look great. The new Iden Versio head definitely nails her likeness. There's no way I'm not picking this one up. I don't know what this thing is, though. Next, the Elite Praetorian Guard Battle Pack is also really awesome. When Snoke's Throne Room came out earlier this year, there was no way I was paying $70 for a lackluster set just to get a couple of Praetorian Guards as cool as they were. Now that isn't an issue anymore thanks to this battle pack, because we not only get one of the standard guards from that set, but also, of course, these two new Elite Praetorian Guards with a nice roster of some of the weapons from that scene. Also a First Order Stormy, because why not, I guess? Better than getting an officer for sure. Also included, we've got two simple rotating platforms for the Praetorian Guards to spar on, a droid, I don't remember where it's from, and a simple rack to hold their unique weapons. This is a great set, and I'm really looking forward to finally adding some Praetorian Guards to the collection, but these are also $15, so hooray. The Death Star Escape set looks like a really nice piece to have on your desk, with a few simple features that I think are pretty self-explanatory to recreate the iconic swinging scene from A New Hope, along with Luke, Leia, and one of the new Stormies. Might have to pass on this one though, to be honest. I'm not quite sure yet. Moving into the prequel era sets, these surprisingly aren't bad. New and updated designs for both the AT-AP and Droid Gunship, which both do appear to be a little smaller this time. The features are pretty much all the same though. The minifigs are all rehashes too, so same Yoda, same Tarful, Chewie, Commander Gree, etc. But we do get these new Kashyyyk battle droids, even though these were only ever seen on Toydaria during the first episode of the Clone Wars, but I don't really know why LEGO decided to call them that. Either way, their print is definitely pretty cool. These two really surprised me though, because recently LEGO's trend has been to take the original sets that we all loved as kids, shrink them down, and if it doesn't look ridiculous, the sets wound up being a lot less exciting compared to the initial versions all those years ago. Either that, or they'd just make something totally random, which is sometimes worse, but I'm glad that that wasn't the case here. Regardless, I still have what I consider to be the better previous versions of these from 2014 intact, so I'm definitely gonna have to pass. So there you go, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for sticking around for the whole thing, and I know this was definitely a little bit late, but it's always easier to hang back in the sidelines and just kind of wait to see if anybody else gets copyright strikes before I put my channel at risk. Either way, in about a couple weeks to a month, when these sets do finally start hitting for Christmas and early January, I'll probably at least review those two battle packs, because like I said, they do look really awesome despite them being $15 now. Regardless, I am working on a ton of new minifigures as we move toward the end of 2018 and the start of 2019. Right now, Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2, posting progress of him over on my Patreon, along with continuing the Clone Wars showcases with decaled clone troopers from AV figures really soon here. And on top of that, moving forward with the MCU 10 years minifigures, which I think at this point will almost definitely bleed over into 2019, but that's okay, because I'll be making a lot less figures for Avengers 4, because half of them got erased. So makes it easier, should be fun. Hope I'll see you there, either on Patreon or over on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, where I post previews before the showcases as always. And I think that's it, guys. I'm gonna go. Again, thanks for being here, and I'll catch you next time. All right, bye-bye.